right, guys, it's another week again, and we are super excited to break down the latest drama and romance in Perfect Match Xtra House. Here is where you get the full gist. Now, grab your popcorn, relax, and let's spill the tea.
Oh yes, we're ready to spill the tea today as usual. From love triangles to power plays, we're covering it all. So please, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms. And today, guess what? I have the man himself in the house again. Don't worry.
Oh, well, I'm happy to be here once again. Last week, I think we gave it a blast. Yes. So let's get into it once again.
Did you have fun last week?
Well, yeah, it was exciting. You know, I've been watching it countlessly.
But with me last week, before you came here, there was some tension. But then,
with you and I.
Yeah.
I think people are even shipping us on Twitter.
I think I saw that. They are shipping down.
I haven't come across that.
They are shipping down Perry and Grace, so at least it's nice. And I think they're booking that veil.
Yeah.
Today, let's talk about Akorfa and Perry's. I don't know if I should term it as a love triangle.
Akafa-Perry, Condon,
yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's a love triangle, clearly, because looking at how it started, where it's got into, clearly.
Where has it got into?
Perry, you were someone this girl never considered. Do you understand?
No.
Listen, truthfully.
You mean Akorfa never considered
Perry? What do you mean by he's someone she never considered?
Yes, Akorfa, just as I said last week, she's already made it clear that Perry looks like a baby. Perry acts like a baby in the house. She's not ready to act as a mom. Do you understand? Babying this boy. But then this mother goes down to your level, do you understand, to accommodate you. In the process, develop some feelings for you, and then you end up treating her this way. Finds a new girl. Like, this boy has
Do you think she went down to his level? Because it doesn't look like it. Because everything I've seen so far, it's looking like I don't have a choice. It's looking like, okay, let me just...
But this thing you just said, I've taken offense to it. If you say she came down to Perry's level, what do you mean by that?
Listen, as I've said already, Akorfa made it clear, Perry, you are not someone I would like. Do you understand? Perry, she told, I think, Naya, that Perry looks like a baby. Perry acts like a child. If I'm supposed to pair with Perry, it means I have to do the mommy thing, baby this boy, and I'm not ready to do that. You get it? So clearly, she went down a level below her level to accommodate Perry. And now Perry, being an ungrateful child, moved on to find new love.
But what do you mean he's an ungrateful child?
You see the words you are using today, like my heart wants to come. Honestly, my heart wants to come be.
Listen, Perry was my guy. But then I don't like cowards. Do you understand? If you think you found new matches and you want to move on, be ready enough to move. Don't.
But hasn't Perry moved on? Someone that called you around 2:17 a.m. to tell you that, like, he's done with this.
No,
he's moving on.
Did you
if
observe?
You say Perry hasn't moved on, I'm confused.
No, when the thing started, Perry was trying to accommodate. I mean, they were both trying to accommodate each other. Perry liked Akorfa. That's why he went for her, right?
Exactly.
But looking at everything, it didn't look like the girl liked him.
Thank you. And it was so obvious.
It was.
Wow.
It was so obvious.
And the guy was constantly talking to her, and then she was like blushing it off.
And my own problem is that if you are saying that Akorfa came to Perry's level, I take offense to it, because if someone is showing interest, I'm even surprised.
Which level?
If someone is showing interest in you, okay, and you feel like he's not what you would typically want to be with, why don't you just tell him? But you felt the need to, tolerate him or get to know him because you felt like you had no other choice.
Well, listen, if I say Akorfa went down a level, I know what I'm saying. Akorfa has already made it clear in the house that she's a bad girl. Do you understand? She's a bad girl. Akorfa is bad.
She's a bad girl how? You mean she's a bad bitch?
She's exposed. You get it?
Okay.
The kind of things Akorfa knows, Perry has no idea about them. Do you understand? If a bad girl, do you understand, comes down to that level to accommodate you, and then in the process develops feelings for you, I'm not sure she deserves the kind of treatment Perry meted out to her.
No, wait. You said feelings. Are you sure there is something like that?
Are you sure Akorfa even liked Perry?
Because it doesn't look like it. Every time he's shutting him down, she's shutting him down, and when he's trying to say something like, "Are you?"
Like fuck off and stuff. Like it wasn't nice.
You know, the way Perry is, it's frustrating. They're dealing with someone like that. Do you understand? Perry looks like someone who wouldn't be able to have proper conversations. Perry looks like someone who wouldn't. I don't know. He's someone who can't really put his thoughts together when it comes to having proper conversations with. So dealing. I'm coming. Let me land this. When you're dealing with someone of that nature, it frustrates you. You get it? Because listen, we are at this level, we are going here. Then this boy takes you back to that. Do you understand? It's frustrating. So Akorfa, in a way, I understand it. In as much as she's been disrespectful to Perry and all that, I think Perry too has frustrated her a lot. If you're dealing with someone of that nature, you would clearly be frustrated, and then you would talk the way she's talked.
See, you see everything you've just said there. I want to ask you: are you sure you are not a narcissist yourself?
That's a big allegation. I think you should.
No, because we can all see that Akorfa is trying to act like a narcissist. Okay, if you've studied narcissistic patterns, you would see that she's trying to, show us some of the patterns of a narcissist. Okay, because I've heard conversations between Akorfa and other housemates where she's trying to, I see Akorfa to be someone who keeps shifting blames. And Akorfa will learn a lesson when she comes out from Big Mama's house. When she comes home and then she watches some of the videos and some of the things she has said to some of these housemates, and then they are trying to use the same things she said to them against her. She would learn a lesson when she comes out from Big Mama's house and she sees all these videos. A typical example on my list is Blanco. She has said a lot of things to Blanco, and Blanco used it to his advantage. Akorfa and Perry could have worked out honestly and perfectly if she didn't decide to, carry whatever issues that were happening between she and Perry to people like Blanco and then Adwoa Black.
So it all boils down to what he said, that Akorfa he sees the guy as a kid.
No, I feel my own problem with Akorfa is in as much as you are in the house and then you need a pet to stay, if a guy approaches you and he's not someone that you would want to, just let the person go. I think, who knows, Big Mama might bring someone, but then if you you build people's hopes up, because right now that you started having something going on with Perry and then now it has ended, people have felt a certain kind of way.
I understand you, but then let me respond to this allegation. If we sit here to call Akorfa a narcissist, I think we're not being fair to her.
How?
Listen, she's a woman, do you understand? Regardless of how she feels, regardless of the expression she's put on, do you understand? I feel we must also try and put ourselves in her shoes. Listen, I've already established this fact. Akorfa clearly has stated, Perry is not my kind of guy. I've calmed down. Listen, I've allowed everything be, all things being equal. Perry, I've calm down to a certain level, okay, to accommodate you. I've come to like you. Yes. Perry, if at any point in time you don't feel anything for me again, clearly be specific. Perry never expressed that dissatisfaction at any point. Perry saw Condon. Then all of a sudden, that's when Perry notices that, Akorfa is disrespectful. That's when Perry started talking about Akorfa. At no point on the show had Perry stated to anybody that Akorfa was this person. Do you understand? Perry never did that. But then Condon comes on the show and suddenly Perry realizes that, Akorfa is disrespectful, Akorfa is this, she talks to me weirdly, rudely, and no. You get it? So I feel...
Nah, he already knew about it. He already knew.
He just wanted it to work. Do you know why I'm smiling on?
He already knew about it. He just wanted
what
it
that
to
Perry
work.
is saying is so funny because... No.
So that Perry is saying that it's because of Condon.
That's why the guy switched. No.
I'm trying to make something work. Okay. I'm in a relationship. We are getting to know each other, and we are getting to a point where you are doing things that I don't like. And if you realize, Perry has been telling her about it. He has been even acting against it, that he doesn't like this, he doesn't like that. As a girl, okay, maybe I don't know if it's only me, but as a girl, if
was there any points Perry expressed?
Of course, severally.
To who exactly?
I think he made it known to Akorfa herself, and then I think to other housemates that she
Perry was like, Akorfa, I'm not like this. Help me come out of my shell. The way you are the best person to help me come out of it. Akorfa, being the woman that she is, soldiered this boy up. Jonathan. And then today we feel Akorfa has been.
That's not how.
If you say she
the way
soldiered
the
guy, how no?
Guy is
Please,
not,
we are all watching this show and we see how because of Akorfa, other housemates kept disrespecting Perry.
Listen.
Are we watching
they call
the
him
same
fool,
show?
and then she will be there and they will be calling him fool and stupid, and they will all be laughing. It's not
Listen,
good.
No, it's not because of Akorfa.
Like because of, like if for instance I'm here and then you are talking about a man that I like.
I love. Hey, how
and then
dare
you?
You
Be saying he's a fool when I
how dare you? You go collect.
Perry's,
my man is my man. I have to respect him in his presence or not.
No, Perry's character actually deserves that. Clearly, because listen, Akorfa didn't go over to tell people that.
What did he just say?
No, I'm coming. Listen, Perry is not someone who speaks for himself. Perry can't really talk. Do you get it? People dealing with him finds him weird. So that's why they call him names.
See,
the name calling is not because of Akorfa's behavior character.
No, she was giving them the chance to do it.
Tessie, if people around you will respect your man, it depends solely on you.
No.
Of course.
It depends on you, the man.
No, it does not. It depends on the man, but solely on the woman too.
Like this person we are talking about is the lady's friends. You get
come
it?
on.
That's the lady's friends, and you are in between. You are in the midst of your friends, and then they are disrespecting your man.
Can Akorfa go and disrespect Larissa's man? I'm not sure she will take it cool.
Perry has presented a character.
Larissa will not allow Akorfa to talk ill, to insult, to even say that Van is a fool.
Exactly. And we need to cut Perry some slack because we have to cut Perry some slack because Perry has made it so obvious to all of us from the beginning of the show that this is how he is. So we ought to accept him for who and what he is.
Jonathan, so we tell that to the housemates. We don't blame.
Whoever decides to pair with Perry is either going to bring the best out of him or the worst out of him.
I'm coming. Perry, in his own way, said, Akorfa, you are the best person to bring me out of this. I'm coming. Perry being name called, Jonathan, Perry being called names is not because of Akorfa's character. It's because of him, because of how he's presented himself.
How do you say he has presented? No. So because a man
when Oheneba was having a conversation,
that vocal means you should disrespect him.
When Oheneba was having a conversation with Perry, Oheneba was like, Perry, man up, speak your mind. Don't let anybody bully you. John, it's not because of Akorfa that Oheneba said that. Oheneba had observed Perry as that kind of person.
That is different. What we are talking about right now is where he was there and they were disrespecting the guy. And she was laughing.
She was laughing with them.
They were all laughing.
The Akorfa that I know would defend a man at any
point. She never did.
It's like that. No. You see, what they are trying to defend is not defendable.
No, listen.
No. Stop.
The fact that he came to his level. Which level?
The fact that I have a soft spot.
That's so disrespectful towards Perry. Don't say that.
Akorfa doesn't mean I'll defend any bullshit. Do you understand? What I'm saying is, Akorfa at some point has offended Perry, in front of people. Perry, they can't talk to you this way. Go back and talk to this person. I think Shah disrespected Perry in a way. Akorfa didn't like it. Akorfa approached Shah and then told...
That's because it's Shah.
No.
Have you seen Blanco?
And she liked both of them. And she liked Shah too.
She
liked Shah.
When Adwoa and Blanco, they were doing that, she never told them to keep quiet or stop talking about my man like that. No,
she was literally there. She was smiling.
Shah said that.
Listen,
and it brings me to this. About Perry moving to Condon.
I think we should establish this. We should establish it. Then Akorfa and Perry were not a thing. When they were calling Perry names in front of Akorfa, they were not a thing. The truth is, Akorfa and Perry are no more. Perry has made a choice. Perry has played a very bad game, and then I think we should.
What do you mean by us? No.
Because of Perry's character, we are not really perceiving this matter as you're supposed to, Jonathan, perceive it clearly. Because he's calm, because he's quiet, because Perry looks innocent, because Perry
He's
has
innocent.
It looks like it. Do you understand? So we are
This
not really.
year, you people said no pity card.
No pity party.
No pity party.
Yeah.
Then
guys.
why are we extending it to Perry? What game?
No,
did
you
Perry,
are
pity
trying
party.
to
There's no
make
pity
no.
here.
No,
You
no,
you
Perry-
are trying
we are
to
not
pay a
pity,
pity
we are-
card.
listen,
Perry
we
game.
are
Add to your
watching
card
from-
for Akorfa.
No, Perry.
Looking at
You are
what's
trying to
happening in
ask
the
that
house.
Akorfa is
we
the
are
victim.
ladies. You know we are ladies. We are supposed to even support Akorfa.
There was
But are some
almost a
things
riot
that,
on
as a
social
lady,
media
if
for
you-
Big Mama to bring a new pair for Perry.
Listen, Perry
Everyone
gained,
was just
Perry
here.
gained fan base. Okay, for what exactly? If not for pity. What
No,
really?
you
it's
can't
not
say for
pity.
pity.
It's not
No.
pity.
So,
People just
listen,
loved
what-
Perry.
They
For
just
what?
love how
For
calm
what?
he is.
Yes.
He is
Everyone
calm.
doesn't have to be
He
hot
yeah.
to gain people to be on their
Exactly.
side.
Perry.
He's just a soft
So
guy. You
they
know?
should tell you if Perry is just being calm and he has amassed this number of people.
Imagine if he was.
Imagine.
Listen. Honestly, I still have my
Please
opinions
see.
in check.
Let's
and all
talk
that.
about Perry moving to Condon.
This name too.
Do you
it
think it was
confuses
a
me.
bold move? Me, let's call it Ellen. Okay. Let's talk about
Condon.
Let's talk about that. Do you think that was the right thing for Perry to do?
Perry's
I don't know,
moved to Kondon.
for some reason when he moved to Condon, I don't know, I was watching the thing and I was in my room and I was dancing. Oh my god.
my
Oh,
God.
oh,
Oh my God.
You are
my
a Perry.
God.
You are a
No,
Perry
I'm not.
fan. You
No,
are.
No, wait.
You are.
No, I'm actually
What
not
did you say?
supporting anyone.
No, she's
We
a
are
Perry
not
fan.
supporting anyone.
I'm not supporting
No, no, no,
anyone,
no.
but what I was watching
Yes.
from my
From everything
own
we're
house,
seeing
what I was
happen
seeing
between him and we were
in the
all
house,
happy.
it was too much. I was like, sometimes he'll be there and he's like, Perry, what do you think about it? He's like, I don't have anything to
See,
say.
the way Perry was oblivious was a lot of things. Even on Saturday Live Eviction, AJ will show things to Perry and Perry didn't care. All he cared about was
I am
Akafa.
okay.
Oh, come on. Perry tried his
Yeah.
best.
So he tried his best. Of
course.
He tried.
Let's
and right
cut
now
the
he's
guy
moved.
some slack.
He's moved
He
to
tried his
Condon.
best.
Who knows? It might work. And looking at things like these few days, I think he's been active.
Yes.
Well,
And he looks like the better version of
Of
himself.
Perry
himself.
Little
moving
by
to
little.
Kondon being a
Exactly.
bold
He's now
move.
responsive, more
Listen.
responsive, is
More
jovial,
active in the
is
house.
I'm coming. Perry being moving to Kondon, whether being a bold move or not. Listen, the truth is, the truth will definitely come out. You understand? Let's give it
Yeah.
time. Condon came onto the show to find a partner,
Yes.
to break ships and all that. Yes, and she would assess things and then maybe find certain housemates or certain ships very strong. Perry and Akorfa didn't look that strong, so she felt, okay, let me use this guy as a target. Do you get it? Perry was the weakest option, weakest link for her to have broken into. Do you get? So I think she took advantage of Perry and Akorfa's situation. It's not a bold move. Listen, under normal circumstances, if Condon should have started the show with Perry and Akorfa and all the likes, I'm not
Mother.
sure she would have ever moved to Perry. Never.
I think she would have.
No. I
No,
disagree.
no.
See,
Listen.
let me use what happened in my season as a case study, okay, today. So you'd understand certain things, okay? Another girl was brought in and then my partner was trying to move to her.
Jado.
Your partner, which one? You had two partners on the show.
Which
one?
partners?
You had Jato
No, the first
from
one
scratch.
was it. Okay.
Oh, Jato has never been my partner. He was just my pair.
Okay.
Okay. So your
He
partner
was-
was who?
The pair I came on the show with
The
was
one you are.
Jato.
Okay, the one you're talking about now.
So the one you are talking about now.
I don't want to mention his name, you know.
Is it Jato?
No,
Or who,
I'm
Bebe?
not talking about Jato. Whoever you know was my partner on the
Your
show.
sweetie?
He's the one I'm talking
The guy
about.
who
Your
won you the
sweetie?
show.
You people are hilarious. You are not serious.
Listen,
See, me, one thing about me, I feel like if a man likes you, he likes you. I don't have to keep chasing a man around
Yeah, that's true.
to be able to, feel like he likes me or not. Okay. So when someone new was brought on the show, I felt like, okay, I know him. And all of us, we know each other before we came on the show. I know what he likes.
Wow.
Do you understand? I know what he likes. Some men, they don't care about, what you have in your head or all they care about.
Body.
So I knew
no,
what
that's
he
a
likes.
damn
Okay.
allegation. No, that's not nice.
No, wait,
That's not
there are some people like that. Okay, so when I saw that, I was like, no. Probability of this guy moving to this girl was very high, okay. So I asked him, so that it's okay to ask your partner,
So right
do you
now,
actually like this person? So I asked him, do you like this person? He said he doesn't like the person. And then later on, same person that said he didn't like the person, he was trying. So I gave all of them warning. I told the girl, I don't want to see you talking to him.
We never saw
And
that
I
on
told
camera.
hey.
you saw it on camera.
okay. So right now, back to what you are saying that.
So what I'm
looking
trying
at
to
what
say
you are
is,
saying.
okay, if Akorfa actually liked Perry and Ellen was there and he was trying to feel like, oh, Perry was trying to move to Ellen, she could have established as a position as the main chick.
I think that she felt like, oh, Perry dear, Menyano.
Listen, Perry looked like the weakest link. That's my opinion, because I've said this countlessly. If Kondon came onto the show from scratch, Perry wouldn't be her kind of guy. Clearly. Jonathan, Perry's ship felt like the weakest ship in the house.
No,
listen,
Perry's ship was not the weakest
Even if she had started, I think she would have gone for, if you know, it's attraction.
Exactly.
It's attraction.
And he's handsome.
Yes.
Condon doesn't look
he's
like
good looking, he's tall,
Condon,
so what if if you
no.
say it's strategy, I don't understand, because it's not even Ellen who moved to the guy. It was the guy that came to her.
Listen. She worked smart. She didn't need to do a lot. Jonathan, the most important thing is just be there, give him eye contact, let him know that Charlie, my day inside. That's what the girl did.
She said that she liked to applaud Perry. Because we all knows what happens when fans know you are with this person and then you switch. Everyone knows what happens.
This time,
but for Perry to be bold,
listen.
The fact that he doesn't know what was going on outside, for him to be bold and still move to Condon, then Perry.
What he was feeling in the house, we were also seeing it outside.
In my opinion, listen.
So he realized that no, this will not help me.
It's not working.
I think Perry was guided in a way. I'm coming.
Which way?
No, you
see, at the diary session, I listened. And then I think on Twitter that day, it was wild. People were making allegations. Big Mama, you've cooked this ship. Big Mama, you've paired them together. Big Mama was like, Perry. Big Mama said a lot of things to Perry to open his eyes. Jonathan. So from there, Perry gained some confidence. Akorfa, I can drop you. Can go for Condon. That's what happened.
Nah. But Big Mama, cooks things for all the housemates in the house.
No, but then Akorfa's Condon, it wasn't in Perry Condon situation. It was clearly orchestrated by Big Mama in the diary room.
Please, no, don't come
I don't think so. I don't think so.
If you say it was orchestrated,
Perry already.
Perry doesn't have eyes. You see, that didn't make me. No, that didn't know what I realized. I realized that Perry was actually
Big Mama was like, Perry, do you feel respected?
That in as much as he wasn't speaking or talking about it, he was observing a lot of
Big Mama was like, Perry, do you feel respected? Are you okay? Are you happy in your ship?
Look at that.
So if he felt respected, why would he tell Big Mama, I don't feel respected?
Big Mama was like, on the live eviction show on Friday, honestly, there is something I really didn't enjoy. The Akafa, what's the name? Address rejection of Blanco's flower.
Uncle Blanco.
Like, I don't know. How'd you find it? I really didn't enjoy that at all. Because listen, in as much as Adwoa, you've made it clear that this guy is giving you weird energy. He's not really giving you that positive energy for you to feel that indeed you're into something serious. I feel that for the purposes of being strategic to stay in the house, we should have accepted. What if nobody came to the house that Friday?
She said that they will still get to know each other with a few days that Big Mama gave them.
Oh, okay.
And then
there was a new guy, and then she just oof.
So like what really happened?
It was smooth.
It's shocking. Listen, you've said that you are going to give Blanco a chance to watch him again to see if indeed what he has for you is true affection. You didn't. You saw a guy during the pool party, and then suddenly this guy is all over you. You are in bed, kissing, touching. Like, it was weird.
It felt like
what have you learned from that?
I've learned that if you mind your business, it's very good. Blanco, I'm talking about Blanco here. He was always in people's business, relationship advisor.
No, me,
very
one
true.
thing I've learned from
not
this
thinking about
Blanco, Adwoa, and the new guys situation is that sometimes you see this big mamas, people are just there to play a game. And Adwoa was just, managing Blanco because someone new wasn't in the house yet. Because if what she said to AJ was true before Big Mama brought in the new guy, if it's true, then she shouldn't have moved to the new guy. So it means that she was just using Blanco for the road.
Cruise.
I'm not sure. Adwoa from scratch haven't really felt anything for Blanco. It's obvious. Blanco has made it clear in the diary room that Adwoa is someone I would want to take a chance on. So Blanco was in it genuinely, but then Adwoa was not really given that chance. because it felt like they are brothers and sisters in a room. They were not really having conversations that would gel them. It looked weird,
Now,
honestly.
I feel like there's a reason, because looking at what Adwoa said on that Friday night, it looked like Blanco likes Larissa.
So I just saying Blanco is obsessed with Larissa.
Through like, as she's been seeing what Blanco has been doing, and she's seen that Blanco likes Larissa, even though the girl doesn't like him, but he like, it's true.
I think that was true. That was not the reason she told the two ladies. What she told them was that she told them that Blanco has a strategy. So apparently, it seems that Blanco has been having conversations with the housemates off camera.
Yes. Blanco would tell them, take off your mind, let's go and talk in the washroom.
Let's go and do this. And as for her, she says that she's not up for that idea. And she feels like there's something dubious about Blanco. Like Blanco wants to do something, like Blanco is not having genuine intentions on being that
So
house.
you think that maybe Blanco is just trying to say, Adwoa, let's pay just for the show. After we just...
It looks like a lot of shows on that show has that. But then, regardless of this, I think Adwoa moved on too quickly. Yes, because why are you in bed?
After what she said on stage, that you are going to give this man a chance.
Even if you're not going to give him a chance, Kojo J just came into the show. Why are you kissing him on that first night?
You think what she said on stage, she was constantly saying, you like Larissa, you like her.
Adwoa.
Yes.
But then, even if you have that in mind, I'm not sure it was so respectful on your part as a lady to move on to a new guy who had just
so quickly.
I think it was a lot on that guy. Even he was overwhelmed. Why is this girl behaving this way? You are throwing yourself on me like suddenly. What do you know about me? Nothing. Have you studied me?
Doesn't even know who he is.
You get what's your name? Nothing. It was just straight up.
And I feel the housemates see the need to have a pair to stay in that house.
Good.
So they sometimes don't even mind whether they know you or not.
They don't know whether they like you or not. They just...
This has always been my assertion. I don't know if the orientation really from scratch of the show says it's a perfect match. Find a perfect match to remain in the house. It's not really compulsory that it should work with someone you don't connect with. Why? Like, why are you forcing yourself to be in this?
It's like, I don't like you. Someone gets you. I don't like you. No, like, I like you as a friend. We can be friends, but not... Of course. Relationship-wise, I don't see you in that. It's as simple as that.
It? And you see, when I went to the house, I think I spoke on that note, that sometimes it's good to have a bond and connection with people first, before you even decide if you want to, have a romantic relationship with them or not. Because sometimes, if it's going to work, it's going to depend on the bond you build with them.
That's true.
If the bond and connection isn't strong, the probability of it not working out of Big Mama's house is very high.
Well, honestly, in as much as I feel she was disrespectful, in as much as she and Blanco's connection were not given, I feel she was disrespectful to herself as a woman to have done that. But then, I don't know, there has been this narrative to people are painting on Akorfa that she's a liar. Akorfa claimed recently that Perry kissed him in the washroom.
I don't know whether I should believe it or not. I can't believe it.
Until I
see it.
I saw.
I clear. I will not believe it.
Listen,
I'm not going to believe.
Akorfa seems to be, to me, the only real character in the house.
You and I.
Listen, I enjoy people who are giving themselves like natural, regardless of what's happening. Listen, this is me. I can't force it. I'm supposed to be in this house. I'm supposed to get a pair to stay in this house. I'm not forcing it. This is me. I won't like you. I can't force myself to like you. So we can. Do you understand? I don't think this girl is a liar. If it hasn't happened, I'm not sure she would come out in camera. Do you understand? To say that.
Now,
so
here is the case.
What
she
if she's
is the
saying
one
that to jeopardize?
And here is the case. She's the one that called the guy to the washroom.
The problem I have with this entire,
So why would you kiss him and then come and then
go and
say
call
that
the guy herself?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go, madam? Why didn't you go?
Why are
you sent someone?
Listen, why are we trying to limit it to that? Maybe it was a different scene because I saw that video of Akafa telling Nigel to call Perry. But then was it really that instance?
Yeah, it was after.
It was that instance.
It could have they were sharing the same HOH room. It's possible that it might have happened
in the
Do you understand?
HOH room.
So the video we are attributing to that particular scene, I'm not sure. It could be that.
For me, I'm
seeing
not
the
But then
washroom.
I don't
until
see
we
a-
see it gani like this.
Yeah, I won't believe it
in
until
as
I
much
see
as
it.
she's made utterances that really negate her credibility, I'm not sure she's a liar on this. She's lying.
Oh,
no.
as for Akorfa there, she's not a liar. As for her, she say it
Oh,
as
she was
it
saying
is.
as it is. But
So
this
for
particular one, it
Akorfa
could
to
be
lying.
it
Me,
could
I
be a
just want
game,
to
you know.
see it like this.
In the washroom, I'm
I
not sure
just want
that there are
to,
cameras.
and I even
No.
want to know what happened before the.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they you know, I know Perry being he can't stand there and just
You see, sometimes competition is good, though. You know, sometimes competition is good because
Listen, Perry hasn't moved on from Akorfa. If you've noticed, Akorfa is a nice babe. Perry seems to be Perry has moved on to Condon, but then
Perry-
he's not really moved on completely.
no, I feel Perry is just a gentleman, and I feel like he's just
cares.
you know,
He cares
this-
about the lady.
He's a
He was-
sweet guy.
he was
There are
even
some guys like that.
he was even talking about how she's feeling. He was talking with
Why are you
was it
being
Naya?
touchy?
After the Friday party,
Yeah.
You want to help?
she was trying to and Perry was just caring for her because he felt like she
No,
was drunk.
don't be touchy. Do you understand? You can be you can.
But I think he
you
needs
can
But
to
she
set
was the one who
boundaries.
was being touchy.
I think he needs to set boundaries.
That was what I said. I said
needs
it's
to set
about
boundaries
time
because-
Perry sets boundaries. And if AJ plays that video on Saturday, Perry is on his own.
No, I'm not sure it would affect them. No.
won't,
Because
it won't.
Akorfa seemed
It's just
drunk,
Yeah.
and then it felt as if she was the one forcing herself on Perry
Yeah.
in that instance. She was the one hugging Perry and all that. So I'm not sure it would affect them. But then I still stand by this notion. Condon Perry, we are here. It won't last.
You are here
It
what?
will
You
last.
are here what? If you say you are here, it will
Big
not
Mama's
last.
house, it will. But
It
maybe
will-
outside, we don't know
It
yet.
won't-
But in
because
the house,
Condon, before she accepted the flower, was like, AJ,
I'm angry.
Jonathan, there is something I need to be sure of before. So let's see.
No,
let's
maybe
see.
she just wants to be sure. Of, you know, sometimes it's
You know,
okay
she's
to
still
be
observing.
Sure that,
She's
of course,
still observing.
One thing people haven't noticed about Ellen is that she's very observant.
Me,
The two of them are observant, both husband and wife.
Perry observant.
Yes.
Oh, how?
Oh no, he's quiet, but he's observing things.
Because
He knows
it's
what- the kind of
okay
person
for
Akorfa-
Ellen to
If
feel
he
like
wasn't
Perry hasn't
observant, he wouldn't
moved
have
on
known the
totally,
kind
and
of
she wants
person
to be
Akorfa
sure.
is.
Ha.
To me, sometimes I feel like, is it that Nigel is fed up or is he tired? Because I feel like it's like,
As a
is
guy,
he,
yeah?
like, is he checking, Condon out sometimes?
Nigel.
No, that's too
No,
much.
no.
Nigel hasn't even looked at Condon in any way. Never.
Are you serious? Because
Never.
ever since Condon came,
No, I think it was happening before
Yes.
he came. If-
You know,
I don't know.
I
no,
think
like he.
as a guy, I've noticed
seen-
this.
yeah.
The body language of Nigel is off when it comes to Black Angela. The affection he was given, the attention was given Black Angela
at the beginning
is gone.
is gone.
Because when you look at Nigel, he looks like someone who is tired, fed up. Nigel is my guy, but then I just need to be honest. Look at this. Guys, sometimes we want to be in our space. Give us time. Give us time for ourselves. We want to be with our guys. But then this girl doesn't understand this. We are paired, clearly, Jonathan. So be with me at any point in time.
Do your stuff. Let me do my stuff. At a point, we'll meet up. We'll do
get
our
it.
love but
She should
not
get this.
always.
And when you even meet up, you have a lot of things
Things to talk about.
But then Angela seems to be in this guy's business every time. Nigel, where are you? Nigel. The guy is tired. It's drawn on his face. Look at this conversation they were having with Akorfa. The guy was tired. Angela, let it die. Let it go. Do you understand? The
Peter
boy
Parker.
is. I noticed this, yeah. Peter Parker. Where from that name too?
Rashida.
Listen, where from that name? Listen, Nigel. I noticed Nigel's body language was off for some time, but then I wasn't sure. I texted a few people. Have you noticed Nigel looks this way? Someone came back to me. I'm sure something is off. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. People are assuming that they've done the do in the house, and then maybe after what happened, maybe they didn't hear from your man in Aito.
Hey, Radi
No,
Yesu
it
Christo.
happens. It happens. You know, a guy normally, not all guys do, but then some guys cherishes you, do you understand? Sees you in that high regard. The moment maybe he, do you understand?
Off flight.
I don't think so.
So I think that's what's happened. to
But
them.
me-
let's just
no,
take
no,
that
no,
one
I don't
out.
think
Let's
so.
take- I don't think they've done it though, but even if they have,
even if
it's
they
not an
have-
excuse for him to do
Me,
that.
I feel like when you and your partner have your, first sex, it should like it's supposed
It's
to bond
connect
you
you
more.
It depends on the kind of connection you guys had.
At the beginning.
Good.
So you see why it's always important to build every relationship on friendship first.
In the
begin-
beginning.
in
In
the
the
beginning.
beginning. In the beginning. For real, cause in as much as it's supposed to bond you guys, I feel if there are other negatives after that particular moment, guys are normally put
Or
off.
is it that it wasn't to his preference?
Good. It's possible because guys are guys. No matter the likeness
sister.
for you,
Hey.
normally when it happens,
But I
so
think they look cute together.
they do.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They do, but-
first week I laughed them. Second week
Have you
I
seen them
did.
kissing before?
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Have I seen them kissing before?
Yesterday also, I saw a video of them
Well,
kissing, Charlie.
Honestly, I am.
You could
my
hear
point. My points are still on this. I feel after they
Find
do,
joy, you find
the guy has lost
joy.
interest and all that. And one thing I find very interesting in that house, Ohineba Irama, the ring thing, Ohineba talking about trains and all that. Like, are we in this house for trains? Listen, these housemates, that's my opinion. I feel they are too
They're in the
much
game, man.
outside conscious. Everything they are doing, you see them looking into the camera. Is a camera on me? Akofa like this. Akofa is always looking if the camera is on her
Before
to
she
speak.
acts.
Oheneba, what really is the point? You are proposing to your girlfriend, national television telecasted. We've seen it. Why should he even bother about you trending? Is that really important?
And now it kind of felt like maybe he just did it because of a
Because
reason.
of a-
he
he
didn't do
wanted
it
to-
because
he
he
wanted
wanted
to
to
understand.
do
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys, you're not on that show. You're on the show to find love. If you think you're on there just for trends and all that, just to excuse my language, full fans with all sort of acts. Honestly, I think you don't deserve to be on that show. I didn't enjoy that from Oheneba. You don't do that. I've seen it as fans. I don't know, debating this, defending this all over the TL, which is so wrong. This guy has aired. You've proposed to your girlfriend, whether it trends or not. The most important thing is
If
to
you've done it.
Jana, so you've done
Yeah.
it.
Or
What
the
you
feelings
wanted,
that
what
comes
you wanted,
with,
how
like
you
the
felt.
feeling
Good.
and the fulfillment that comes
Good, with the
with
Yeah.
fulfillment. But then you are
proposing to your partner. I think he should have been more concerned about that.
About
one.
that.
Well-
He should have
Whether
asked
she
her
is
how
happy,
she felt.
uh-huh.
He should have set the mood. And I feel like the time he even did that, no, it didn't really sit well with me.
well,
Honestly.
that's that. But then I also blame Kojo Black. Is it Kojo Black? Kojo J. I blame that guy. Because you know,
Why are you naming him after his wife?
for real, I think that should be the
Kojo
ship's name, Kojo Black. The thing is, Oheneba
Kojo Black
was
is-
given PDAs with Irama every time. He wasn't conscious of anything outside, in as much as maybe in his mind he was conscious of that. Kojo Black enters the house and then it's Kojo Black again. Kojo J
Yeah.
enters the house again and then suddenly he's conscious, like he wants to speak about that and all that. Listen, Jackie and Kiki, they are giving me the
Jackie and Kiki. Ja and Kiki.
Ja. The ship name is Jackie.
Jackie and Kiki.
Charlie, listen, I'm so sorry. They're confusing me. Ja and Kiki, I think they are giving the vibe. What's the name? This guy, Kojo J and Adwoa Black is giving. They also rushed into things. Listen, tell me why, Ja, you spoke to Kiki the first night, then the same night you are in bed kissing. It was off to me.
How many days
No,
was
it
he in the
wasn't-
house?
no,
How many
it
days was
wasn't
he in the
too.
house?
No, that's is it? Wasn't it this
That's
morning?
his opinion.
Because tell me why you guys just spoke.
That
You
didn't
started
happen.
building
They
something.
didn't kiss the next morning. It took days.
No, it wasn't
No, it
days.
didn't.
It wasn't days. I think the next morning in bed.
The following. Even,
See,
and so
listen, we talked tonight. Next morning we are kissing. Like
They talked the whole day.
so,
whole
like from
day.
where to where? Listen,
Spending the whole day in Big Mama's house is like
It's like
spending 2
5,000
months
years.
house.
I understand that, but then I think it was rushed. Kiki, Kiki seems the desperate side to me at a point.
Hey.
Yes.
No.
Kiki was moving to anybody. Kiki at a point wanted to pair with Perry because she wasn't getting anybody. Kiki told Perry, give me your flower on this day. I don't know if you've noticed that. You've seen that. Kiki was desperate for anything. So as soon as Ja proposed, Kiki was like, Ja, let's go. Let's hit the bed. Let's start kissing. touch me. Let me touch your back in the
Hey,
kitchen.
no,
And you're
why?
thinking
No,
Kiki.
that-
You think
no,
Kiki
for me,
said-
no, I
Kiki
don't
get-
feel
that's what you
Kiki.
feel like. Kiki said,
No, I
"Oh,
don't
maybe
feel
Jack-
Kiki
did
was
Jack
being
propose?"
desperate. No,
They were trying to
I don't
get to
think
know
Kiki
each other,
was
right?
being desperate.
And maybe, sometimes
Kiki
when the
seems
attraction
like,
is there.
Kiki seems like someone and she's prim and proper. Is it this kind of that's
Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki gives me that vibe. Okay,
Oh,
and you
Kiki.
could tell when Sha was in the house. In as much as she was a little attracted to Sha, I think Sha didn't possess everything that she would want in a partner, and it was okay.
In that dynamic, Sha walked out.
Sha walked out.
Yes,
How did Sha walk out?
Sha had a conversation with Kiki, and then after the conversation, Sha was out. Sha knew, no, that's not a girl for me. Kiki
Yeah, maybe
talks a lot.
I feel Sha felt like Kiki was too much for him.
Yeah, cause Kiki.
And it's okay.
Again, I think I saw a video where Sha was saying he didn't like
Kiki, yes.
because people
Yeah.
were saying that is the, they are twins. So
Yeah,
there was this narrative that they both have the same taste in women.
Yeah, but then Kiki Ja, it was forced. It was
No,
forced.
it doesn't look forced to me.
It doesn't though.
It doesn't look
Because
forced.
with the way Ja is, he's very straight.
Yeah.
Straight. He's
And
straightforward.
Ja seems to be like the man, like he's a type who knows what he wants. If he doesn't want you, he doesn't want
he doesn't
you.
want you.
Me
yeah.
in this Kiki Ja's whatever. What I think is, Ja, I don't know if he was able to watch his brother outside of the show. I don't know. Maybe he was
Definitely.
No, he
calm.
was definitely.
I think he watched the first week, but then the second
Yes,
week was
and
when they
then
got scammed.
He
So
knows
he wouldn't know.
it didn't work out
okay.
for his
Okay.
brother.
All
His
right.
brother tried to play it calm, safe, take time and all. It didn't work out. So he felt, listen, I think fans love PDA. So why not rush into things? Why not rush into Kiki and then give fans what they are looking for? And it looks like it's working. Do you get it? But then in my opinion, it's rushed. It's rushed.
Eh,
There was nothing
me,
there.
one thing I've
We shall
learned from
see.
Pmxtra is that whether it was rushed
Rushed.
or not, if it's going to work, it's going
to work.
And it's solely going to depend on the two of you for it to
Yes, that's the fact. So now after the Friday pool party, right? You all realize the media rounds Akorfa was doing about Perry.
You call it media rounds?
Yes, it's media rounds.
It's
What do you
shocking.
think about it?
I don't know if you want to buy that first.
Grace.
Akorfa. Was it media rounds? In as much as
It was media
Or
rounds.
do you want to tell me it's explaining?
the thing is, in my opinion, I feel like Akorfa didn't get that audience. She didn't get enough time to explain things better on the show, on that live Friday live show or something. So she felt that it was needful for her, because she didn't want them to have this notion about her that she's disrespectful. She's been disrespectful to Perry. Do you understand? She wanted to clear that up. That's why she was on errands, going to everybody. Hey, honestly, in as much as it was too hectic for me, it was. I feel it was.
But here is the case. Everyone has seen it. We've all seen what you've been doing in the house. So it's nothing new to us.
I feel
But-
it's a natural reaction to whatever that happened to her. Because imagine feeling that there is a gang up against me. How come about 6 or 7 of my housemates think I've been disrespectful to this boy? So she felt it was a needful thing to do,
So
to clear her name.
If
If you're
But
feeling
no,
this
now,
about
if
me,
if you
or
put it like
even
that-
let's say 2 of your housemates have a problem, are saying that you are disrespectful, then you sit down and ask yourself, what is the problem? What did I do? Even if you didn't know what you did, you should be able to ask yourself that question.
See, let me open up about an experience I've had. There was a point in time where I felt like I was a narcissist, okay? Because everyone around me felt like there was something wrong. This is something that happened like way back before Pmxtra, okay? And then when it happened like that with me, I felt like I wasn't doing anything wrong. You were the one seeing something wrong, okay? But then I sat down, asked myself questions, analyzed it, looked like I saw things from their point of view, and I realized that yes, I was wrong, but then I didn't see anything wrong with what I was doing. I felt like what I was doing was right. But in the long run, I realized that no, what I was doing, it was wrong, and it was affecting me and the people around me, because it made it look like then I'm hard to deal with.
so you feel like Akorfa should also employ that strategy?
Yes, you see, that's why I use the term that she's a narcissist, because it's okay.
So you
felt
accepted
like
it
one.
that you were.
Yeah, I accepted. And one thing about healing from something is acceptance.
Accepting.
When you accept it, it's okay. You accept it and you work towards becoming better. So that's why I was telling you that Akorfa will see mistakes when she comes out from Big Mama's house and she sees certain videos, and then she'll come to her self-actualization and realize that, oh, she shouldn't have done this like this. She should have handled it like this, or she should have tackled it this way. I really like Akorfa as a person, but then with the way she's behaving in Big Mama's house, no, it's a no-no. It's a no-no,
Well,
honestly.
the media rounds,
So-
I feel, is a natural reaction to what she's been going through.
Okay,
Yeah, yes.
so that brings out to, do you think that the housemates are scared of Akorfa?
I think scared is a big word. Maybe are they cautious of her? Maybe, yes. Because Akorfa seems to be someone who has a sharp mouth or something.
Yeah, she talks too much.
It's not about Akorfa. I like that she talks too much. She gives us something to talk about. But then it feels like this girl is overly expressive. Do you understand? No, that's why I think she's overly expressive, and then it doesn't help matters. Because listen, you're always painting a picture that there is this narrative people are painting about you which you don't like. Do you understand? Whenever I have conversations with someone, you come around to explain it in a different way to other people. Clearly, it will get to a point in time, they'll find you out and then feel you are this way. I feel people are very cautious of it, in as much as they are very close with her. Adwoa Black had that conversations behind their back, do you understand? Behind her.
Yeah.
And then says things. I feel in her presence, in her face, they act like, oh, Akorfa, but then behind her, I'm not sure.
That's why I'm saying that the people that she's talking to are
Not
is a no.
helping
They are not
matters.
helping matters
Yeah.
because they feel like anything she says, they agree to it. They don't tell her that this thing that you are doing there, it's not good.
And
Well.
if they find her as a friend, or they actually want a best interest, I think they should have been able to caution her about certain things that she says in the house.
Well, I'm sure maybe they are all afraid of Akorfa's sharp mouth.
Because, for instance, if this guy, remember when Ohiniba was telling her, you are my person, Akorfa, you and I, we are not supposed to. I think that was when after the
Pool party.
you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, man, tell her that this thing you are doing is not good. That way she'll be able to reflect on herself.
Well, that's Akorfa for you.
Anyways, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining us for this juicy ride. Stay locked in and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on all platforms. Bye.